Myself, Malini MV, Department of Commerce, GFGC Malur. And in this session, I'm explaining you about the topic regarding negotiable instruments, its introductions, meaning, and definition under the subject Banking Regulations and Operations for BBE 47. So before knowing the meaning about negotiable instruments, students, we should know why there is a need for negotiable instruments. So generally in the business dealings, what happens, everything may not be done through money or cash itself. Therefore, there arises what the best instruments that can be replaced in the place of cash or money. So in such circumstances, the businessman may not have a ready cash with him. Due to these reasons, the emergence and the popularity of the instruments such as checks, bill of exchange, bank drafts has arisen in the place of the actual currency for their money, that is known as the negotiable instruments. That means negotiable instruments generally are the common parlance we can speak about those instruments which can be easily transferable from one person to another. So now we will discuss the general meaning of the negotiable instrument. A negotiable instrument is a written order or unconditional promise to pay a fixed sum of money on demand or at a certain time. A negotiable instrument can be transferred from one person to another, and once the instrument is transferred, the holder obtains the full legal title of the instrument. Dear students, when you come across the meaning for the negotiable instruments, that means the first sentence will highlight a negotiable instrument is a written order or unconditional promise to pay a fixed sum of money and demand at a certain time. That means a negotiable instrument should be in writing, and whenever a person will transfer the instrument to another person, there should not be any conditions, and the money has to be payable on demand and within the time. That's very important. And one more thing, a negotiable instrument can be transferred, and the instrument is once it is transferred, the holder obtain full legal title of the instrument. That means once it has been transferred, the person to whom we are transferring, that person can able to get the legal title of the instrument. Maybe it may be a check or a bill of exchange or another kind of the negotiable instrument. So in the next slides, we can able to see the definition of the negotiable instrument. So according to the Negotiable Instrument Act of 1881, and as per section 13 of the Act, negotiable instrument means a promissory note, a bill of exchange, or a check payable either to order or to the bearer. The term negotiable means transferable. That means negotiability by delivery in return and considerations, and the term instrument means any written document by which a right is created in favor of the another person. As I explained about the negotiable instrument, again the same meaning has been given by section 13 of the Negotiable Instrument Act of 1881. That means negotiability by delivery in return for a consideration. That means whatever the negotiable instrument, either the promissory note or a bills or a check that we are going to transfer, that should be for a written consideration, that is not at the free of cost. And the term instrument means any written document by which a right can be created. Yeah, here one thing we have to keep in mind, dear students, why the negotiable instrument should be in writing. The reason is that whenever the instruments are in writing, then only we can able to create a legal right to the person to whom favor we are transferring the instrument, either a check or a bill of exchange or a promissory note. This is the definition which has been given by Negotiable Instrument Act of 1881 as per section 13. Okay. One more definition when you see about the negotiable instrument, that is, in the words of Justice Wills, a negotiable instrument is one, the property in which is acquired by in the person from he took it. That means I'm repeating. In the words of Justice Wills, a negotiable instrument is one, the property in which is acquired by in the person from whom he took it. That means the person to whom we are transferring the negotiable instrument, that person has the every right to hold that property. The property in the sense that either a check or a negotiable instrument. So this is the first sessions where I have explained about the introduction part, that is a background for negotiable instrument, why it required, what is the necessity and the role the negotiable instrument that going to place not only in the business sector but also in the role of the common people, as well as the instrument, the three, although there are many instruments are there, but the popular negotiable instruments are checks, promissory note, as well as the bills of exchange. Okay. So this is about the session one. The remaining part I will continue in the next session. Thank you.